That's because you lay down too much. If you sit up a little more, you wouldn't do that.
Right there. Right there, it's getting thin. Yeah. It's starting to go back. Right here.
In some families, tradition is passed down in recipes, heirlooms, or in stories told around the table. For the LaFavor and Hess family, it's passed down in gloves, boots, and a commitment to serve. Auston's dad, Scott LaFavor, has spent decades working the lines, keeping the power on and the community safe. Auston's uncle, Robert Hess, is more than just a seasoned line worker. He's a world champion. Then, Auston's granddad, Robert Hess Sr., is a veteran line worker who built his career during a time when the trade looked a lot different. Now, a new generation is stepping up. Auston LaFavor is an apprentice with JEA, walking the same path as his dad, granddad, and uncle.
So growing up, being able to watch and listen to my dad, uncle, and grandpa and all them talk about all work. Well, whenever they would do family dinners, you got a big table over here and all of us would sit around it. And that's what you would listen to. That's what you would hear, is what they were doing, how they were working. And just listening to it for so many years, you got used to that's when normal talk. Yeah. Honestly, I always liked listening to it because it intrigued me, and knowing what supplies the power, how it happens, where it comes from. And these guys are here, the ones that build it and have it.
Some things you just know. Even as a kid, Auston was drawn to line work. The signs were always there. It wasn't a question of if, but when.
He was a good child. He listened well. Didn't get in a lot of trouble.
He only got in trouble one time by me. Like, we never had any problems. He made some bad grades one time and decided to tell me a little fib. Well, he got a bunch of little fibs right back. We didn't have any problems after that.
Robin knew the risk all too well. She's the daughter and granddaughter of line workers. Her grandfather survived being electrocuted twice. So when it came to Auston, she and Scott hoped he'd choose a different path, one with less danger, like firefighting. But legacy has a pull that's hard to resist.
I guess I wanted to be a firefighter just to break the cycle. Let's do something different. I guess fear more so than anything, just as a parent. Because, I mean, you are grabbing a rattlesnake every day.
He really excelled in fire school. He did great academically. He did great in every event they had him in. And it came down to the end of fire school. We're almost done, about to run out that gate. He's going to be a fireman. He's going to go went to several of the fire stations and did all his time that he needed. And the JA opportunity came.
It was an easy transition. I had my mind made up. So as soon as I was done with school, I ripped out and never looked back.
I was nervous for Auston to be a lineman, but I pretty much knew from when he came that that's what he was going to be. That's all he wanted to be, because he looks up to my grandpa, to my dad, to my husband, to my brother, to my uncles. I mean, he looks up to all of them and he wants to be just like them. And I knew he was going to be a lineman, and he's going to be a great lineman. And if he ever has a little boy, I'm pretty sure that little boy will be a lineman too.
Auston wasn't just stepping into another job. Each step forward carried the weight of legacy, pride, and purpose of 3 generations before him.
I do have a reputation to uphold. My great-grandpa, great-uncles, grandpa, uncle, dad, all of them were linemen, and I'm not going to say everybody I work with, but majority of the people that I have worked with and do work with all know my family and know that every one of them are the hardest working linemen that are out there. And they know that if you need a job done, that you can call them where they'll, and it will get done.
The legacy that Auston's bringing, that it's hard for him. because he comes from a long line. He'll be a fourth generation lineman, which is very rare. There's thirds, there's quite a few thirds, bunch of seconds, but I don't know very many fourths.
Whether it was Scott's steady guidance or his uncle's high standards as a world champion, the lessons were clear: to serve the community with precision and pride.
It's about carrying on a legacy, right? So for me, it's exciting to see a family tradition carry on. It's come down from my grandpa to my father to myself, now my brother-in-law, as well as my nephew. It's just something that we have in the family, that we take pride in. So it's exciting to see more than this generational. You see the generation take pride in something, that has successfully raised multiple families.
Before Auston ever picked up a pair of boots, his grandfather was dreaming big for him, hoping he'd carry on the family legacy, but always with caution.
Only one hope: never get hurt doing line work. Always come home to the family.
For Auston, every lesson came with a reminder. The stakes are always high, and the best line worker never loses sight of safety.
Greatest lesson I've ever learned from listening to my family and that they ever taught me is that the best lineman that you ever want to be is the old lineman. The old lineman grew up, he worked hard, he worked smart. Okay, here's what you would say: they want to be a good lineman, they want to be a great lineman. No, you want to be an old lineman that can say that he retired teammate.
Even though Auston didn't become a firefighter, he still found his way into public service. Whether it's restoring power in a storm or responding to an outage in the dead of night, Auston is answering the call.